Hi there, welcome to your reading. Please check the description box below for all the particulars about this reading, including the link for the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to the Circle Tarot. Much love and support to her, and hopefully you get a chance to check her out. All right, let's get on with the reading. Hi Libra. The message you need to hear. What is it? What do they secretly want to tell you, but they won't or can't? Closure. Maybe somebody needs closure, or this is a definitive ending. Libra. What does Libra need to hear? Libra. Okay. Communal connection, marriage, transition to marriage, getting married. All right, so that's what is on your mind. Okay, there's that World card again. We got the Knight of Swords and the World and the Four of Wands. So this is about a marriage ending to due to a pattern of behavior that kept repeating, that just you two couldn't get past or work out, or a series of arguments, or just the fact that this marriage has indeed ended is weighing heavily on your mind, or the possibility that the marriage is ending, that sort of thing. Okay. It's a lot to process and work out right now. Page of Pentacles. The Moon card could be Pisces or Cancer. Ace of Pentacles. Chariot could be Cancerian. Hierophant, that could be Taurus. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. That took a turn. Huh. Okay. So we got Nine of Wands and Nine of Cups. And we've got 9, 5, 4. So 2 nines. Interesting. So now you know. Well, what is it? What do you know? What's this Page of Pentacles about? So you're thinking about is it that you think you found, like you're firmly set on how you feel about somebody, and you found your person, and that you think the world of them. You want to offer them the world. Whoa, because this took a turn. What's this Page of Pentacles about for Libra? Page of Pentacles. Four of Coins. I think they want to tell you how they feel, but they're in self-protective mode. What's this Moon about? Yeah, because things are... Okay, what's this Moon about? Secrecy, deception, delusion, wishful thinking. This is someone that's trying to figure out, to see their way through the confusion. They might have even withdrawn, but they have a lack of trust. They're confused. What's this Ace of Pentacles about? Did they just start with somebody? What? A new beginning with somebody from their past. This could be Pisces or Cancer. This could be Pisces or Cancer. This could be Cancerian, Taurus. Okay, so are they starting again with somebody from their past? And that's why they broke off contact with you, because they're going back to their husband or wife? What's this Chariot about? They're gonna make it work. Is that the best thing though? Shucks. What's this Chariot about? There's that Ace of Pentacles again. So this is wanting things to work out in a new beginning, but it looks like so they've gone in, they've kind of closed things off and gone in self-protective mode, or not self-protective mode. They pulled way back. Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess, because things are very uncertain, things are confusing. There's possible deception, or they suspect deception, wishful thinking. It was too much. This looks confusing me. What? It looks like they shut things down with you because they started up with their person again. They're wanting a second chance, and it looks like, why do I think it's with their person? Because it looks like it's from somebody from the past. What's this? And is it saying that you need to go back to your marriage? What's this? Or does it have faith? What's this Hierophant about? Okay, this is about you and your marriage, and this person is watching and waiting. But they've pulled back because there's been a new beginning with somebody from their past for them, or they're pulling back because you're giving your marriage another try, or your communal connection with somebody another try. But I don't... All right. So we got... I think we have two coupleships here, because they've got their person and you've got yours, and this is about you ending... All right. They're waiting for you, I think, to make a decision, to take decisive action about this situation, whether it's your marriage or the situation with them. They're waiting for a decision and decisive action, and they just want you to be happy. Honestly, like they're not. This is not with malice. They just want to know what you want to do because things are so convoluted and murky right now that they're just like, you know what, I'm gonna be over here waiting. You let me know, but I think they're pulling back because they think that you want to go back to your person and work things out. That you want to go back to your marriage, like you were in separation, and now it's about you going back. They're also, for some of you, it could be that that you two met while in separation, and now, it's them thinking about their past person and maybe offering an olive branch and working things out, and it's about you making the decision about your situation or what you want to do. It looks like they're wanting to move forward with a stable new beginning, but is that with you or is that with their past person? What's this Nine of Cups about? Four of Wands. So I think they want things to progress and move forward with you, but they're waiting for you to make a decision about your past person. It's like you've separated from somebody, and I think they want things to be final, or there to be a decision made about that post haste. Perhaps this is them wanting you to move on from your past and choose them. Either way, they want a decision. Looks like they have your best interest at heart, though. You don't see that every day. They want you to be happy with whatever decision you make. They want you to be happy. They want it to be the right one. I think they're hoping, obviously, that you choose them, but this is them holding back, and because they don't want deception, illusion. They want things to be illuminated. They want things to be on the up and up. They don't want any kind of they want everything out in the open, so that nothing, if you two do progress, that the past is cleared up and there's nothing left to chance or that they don't know about. Because they do want things to work out, and left to their own devices, they would progress, they would initiate and want to move things forward. But they're waiting for you to make a decision where you'd be happiest, and they want to know that you have closure. And I can see why you're just like, oh my God, because this right here, we got the Judgment and Knight of Swords. That's about patterns of behavior from the past, or the same situation or same pattern of behavior repeating and getting in the way of the present. What's this world about? I'm going to say it. Boobies. Everything's better with boobies. I'm going to say it. What's this world about? There it is, the past. Past relationship, marriage. This is a soulmate card. This is one of card of longevity. Perhaps you married young. You've known this person all your life. You've known each other since you were younger, quite young. But this is a relationship of longevity. Most times it suggests a soulmate connection, even a past life connection, if you're inclined to believe that. What else for this world card? So with the Seven of Cups was going to jump. What else for the world card? So there hasn't been forward movement on this ending of the relationship. So you've got one person and you've got your past person, and there needs to be your your past person. You could be going back and forth about to work things out or not, and your person now, or I guess, yeah, your now person is waiting for you to make a decision about your past person or them, and they want you to be happy because what's the point otherwise? But they are very interested in things progressing forward, but they have pulled back and gone dark because they don't want the murkiness. They don't want things to get weird, confused. They want things on the up and up, and they want things solid. So out of self-preservation, but also about giving you time to think about what you want to do, they have pulled back. For some of you, it could be an element that they've gone back to their person as well. They're trying to repair and work things out with their person. It could be that they're breaking away from their past and they want a solid new beginning by themselves. Either way, it's almost like they're saying, either way, I'm going to be fine. I just need to know what you want to do, because I am moving forward regardless. I'd like it to be with you, but I'm not continuing further with the way things are. I need you to make a decision, but I do want you to be happy, and I just need to know. So when you're ready, let me know. You let me know, and we can move on from there. I would like to be with you, but I need you to make a decision. Yeah, I think that because if you, with this person, with your new person, if you do decide, if you choose them, they're ready to get in there, and they want marriage. They want a communal connection with you. Like they want to take it to the next level post haste. So if you do, I mean, we got the Chariot, we got the Knight of Swords here, Four of Wands, Hierophant. So this is, they're waiting for your decision so that you two can be together. They might not be saying, you might be with them now while you're trying to work out the finalize the separation or whatnot with your other person, and they're not saying much. But I think it's because they don't want to influence you. Like they want everything you do to be based on what you want, so that it's not, they don't have to feel like they made you or that you did it for them. But as soon as you do make that decision on your own, they are ready to like drive to somewhere to get the paper signed and to get her done, because they're pretty darn sure about how they feel about you. All right, what else for Libra? Nothing wrong with that. What else for Libra? But it's driving you nuts. Driving you nuts. I mean, you're just like, oh my God, what do I do? And it's probably because they pulled back, or they won't talk about it, or they pull back altogether, that you're just like, this is, nuts. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't have anybody to talk to, or this is just a really messed up situation. There's so many unknowns, and I'm just so confused and so not wanting to deal with this. But I really feel like they don't want any part of the decision, because they don't want to feel like they broke you up from your, that it has to be all your decision. All right, what else about Libra? Not for Libra. The Sun and Dog. So this is, all right, just gonna say it. Well, crap, because this is a long-standing, trustworthy friendship turned lover, and this is a great, great passionate time with someone. This is very Nine of Cups-ish, a passionate encounter, great date, hot, passionate relationship that might have transcended, and now it's about commitment. But this is, so what is it? Is your past person, because this is about longevity and loyalty and trustworthiness and companionship and like a friendship for the ages type thing. Is that the person that you met, or is this your past person that you've had this passion for? This is a successful, long-standing relationship, a trustworthy companion. So that, again, that's for you to decide, obviously, right? Where you want to put your attention. I feel like it's for this person now. I feel like you're wanting to move forward with your now person, but there might be some setbacks in finalizing the ending of the past person and that Nine of Wands or Swords. So it's like this too shall pass. might not feel like it right now, though, right? What else for Libra? Libra, what am I doing? Okay. Libra, what else for Libra? Disappointment. So perhaps it's because you are that Nine of Swords and this Five of Cups. You are grieving the ending or the past, or you're just having to deal with, that's part of the process of finalizing things, is that sadness and that grief and moving through that. And I think this is about this person wanting this with you, your new person, your present person, the person, the now person. And they're going to be there. But this process right here is definitely something you need to work through first, because I think they want all of you, and they want you to be free and clear of this before you get to this with them. And that's not saying that they don't want anything to do with you while you're hurting. But they just don't want to murky the waters. They don't want to be the reason that you're leaving that person or that you're finalizing. They want to make sure that you're doing it all on your own. And that you're clear about your decisions, that they don't factor in that, which is kind of weird, because if this is a relationship that has turned into, like a friendship that's turned into a relationship, and yet now they're bailing on you, or it seems like they're bailing on you because, oh, well, we crossed the line and I don't want to get involved in your separation. You're like, wait, what? You're okay. So now who am I going to talk to? Yikes. So, and it might seem like they're abandoning, but they're not. It's kind of like they just don't want to feel like you did it for them, that they broke this up, or that you're going to be, it's their fault that you're this, or that you're this. They don't want to be at fault for that. So perhaps they've gone secretive about how they feel, or they've gone mysterious, they've pulled back, they've shut down because they don't want to murky the waters. They don't want to cloud things. They want you to be able to move through this without their hampering it. The decision will be yours, and they will be there. It just depends on who you are going to choose. For some of you, this very well could be a friendship that turned into a hot, passionate encounter or whatnot. And it's like, well, now what? Because a marriage was ending or a long-term relationship was ending, and this person has been a long-time friend or in your life, and then all of a sudden it kind of has gone somewhere different, and now you're like, okay, what do I do? Like, I don't want to go to a past person. I don't want to go back. I want to stay with you. And your now person is like, well, is that because of me, or was the relationship on its way out anyway? You need to be clear about that, because I'm not a homewrecker. You know, that's what this is. That's what this feels like. What this is. They just want you. That's why it was like, okay, so they want you to be happy. It's like, wow, they're not very invested. No, they are. They truly do care about you. The choice will be yours. I wish you luck with this, Libra. You know, everybody's like, oh, 2 people fighting over you, awesome. Well, it isn't that, is it? And it's not so awesome. It's very Nine of Swords-ish. I wish you luck. I hope everything works out for you, and I hope you're able to see your way through this. And I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.